What's going on? It's your boy BL Brennan, and you're live from the Hanging with the BL Brennan Show.
Hey, let's go.
So, I have a very special guest in the building, and we just talked off camera, and I realized that I actually seen him perform live, and this guy is crazy, and I love it. I'm a passion for comedy, and this man... We got a lot up for you today, man. I don't really know too much about him, so that's why he is here today. Normally, I do my homework, but life has been life in these past 2 weeks.
Word.
I'm not going to lie to you. But through everything, I'm glad you were able to make it to be here with me today.
Appreciate it.
So thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? And before we begin, man, can you let people know, is it hard to come on the show?
No, it was quite professional.
Okay.
I add first and foremost.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to.
It was very professional. Mm-hmm. And I was on the outside looking in about just what transpired.
Okay.
My manager and you talked and had something else entwined. At the same time, I messaged you, and we didn't even know that we was messaging. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to his manager, by the way. Get you a manager.
Yeah, keep it close. Mine been with me 12 years. And we've been loving 12. We've been loving the whole time, but we just starting to get into the business aspect of our marriage, you know?
Okay.
Time to work, time to get this money.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. It is always, from experience, it is always great to keep a good woman in your circle. And you see it with all the greats. And I fumbled a lot of good women.
Right.
I am not a saint. But the woman that I got now, phenomenal. Shout out to all the women out there.
All of them.
Taste Buds LLC sponsors this podcast. But truly, man, like you always see it with the greats. And like one thing about my lady, she knows who I am. And that's what makes it a lot, easier, because I've had some women I dealt with my comedy. And they'll be like, why would you say that? And I'm like, because it's true.
Word. I'm telling you, I know exactly what you say.
And then you gotta, after you kill a show, everybody loves it, and then you go home and have to explain the joke word for word.
Not alone that, I used to rap.
So you used to rap too, right?
I couldn't say nothing too
vulgar.
My
God.
Don't say tramp stamp. Like, don't say tramp stamp. No, you can't be talking about no other women, because I ain't got one. I didn't understand it was something else, man. Yeah.
And what I tell people, man, so no shade to like any of them, because again, they were great women. I just feel like the timing was bad, and I was terrible as well. But people do change, and I feel like you gotta be in tune, and you gotta understand what's going on, and you gotta understand like this is a passion.
Word.
Like I'm really serious about comedy. Like
no boundaries.
It's no boundaries.
No limits.
None. And
everything can get its head chopped off.
I'm trying to tell you. Yes. So like this is something that like I beg God for. And it's a slap in the face if I tell him no or if I give up. So that's why we're here. So shout out to God.
Show you right. Hallelujah.
Shout out to comedy, because you have to have like, comedy keeps me sane. So you have to laugh, because if I told you, if you really knew what I had been through, I had to laugh for the past 2 weeks ago, keep going crazy. Mm-hmm. And that's what comedy is to me. It's my sanity. It's my love. So.
And I feel you, man, comedy, it's been everything for me over these past, 39 years,
39 years?
Yeah, man, I'm just talking about the span of my life, so
39?
I always... Yeah.
Hold on, we don't stop. We don't look 39.
39, man.
Shit.
Last Saturday, 39, man. Last Saturday.
It was. Happy belated birthday, bro. Happy belated birthday, man. For real. Glad to have you here.
Yo, and that comedy... roast was so special. Like, I got into, so me being in this comedy.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it too, man.
Oh, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. But the thing about it, I haven't been able to, like, get headlining shows. You know what I did? Through my own show, the headline. I felt like I talked enough crap and I've done enough just over these past 3 years. I deserved myself a roast, so I did.
Come on,
I ain't waiting on nobody to do nothing I want to do. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So, man, the roast went crazy, yo. We had a nice venue at Essence Event Center in Winnsboro, yo. That jump was crazy.
Shout out to Winnsboro, man.
Killia J was my host. Killia
Okay.
J, she's a comedian out of Charlotte. I had Chrissy. Yeah, she funny, and Stephanie out of Virginia. Man, they travel long ways to come check me out. Dirty D, he's a native of the Metro.
Shout out Dirty D, man.
And
He's
my
good
boy
people.
Will be watching, another cat. Man, and the list goes on. And my DJ Thunder, man, Fairfield showed up for me, and it was crazy.
Yeah, come in. Okay.
All right.
Shout out to Durt Jones.
Shout out to Durt.
Do a mic check. What's going on, man? Mic check. With your headphones. Yeah.
Let's low. Mic check. Okay.
Cool.
I'm 100.
All right. So you were saying you people travel far and wide. So.
Yeah, heck yeah, yo. And last Saturday, October 7th was my birthday. I did that roast. It was a good turnout. And it's crazy, and people always tend to say, you know, you get the money, man. Now I be wanting the crowd. I sold, I don't know how many tickets, bro, but I had like 60 people to show up, and some paid at the door. And the money was cool, but I'm at a point where I want audience.
Right.
You know, and when I was at home, I felt that a lot of my people would show up, and a lot did, and I'm very appreciative to them, you know what I'm saying? But why buy a ticket if you ain't going to show up?
True.
You know, it ain't about the money all the time.
But
it's the
still gonna get that
residuals.
paper.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely, but it's the residuals for me. I want it on the back end.
Okay.
You know, right now, I'm trying to prove that I am worthy of your $20.
Yes, sir.
I'm just not out hunting your 20, trying to throw a whack show, or, you know, I know where the bottom is, you know.
Yeah.
But my struggle, man, I'm so far in the back of the struggle line, you couldn't even tell it.
He's trying to make sure you give them their money worth.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna actually take it back to the basics. So first of all, we've got the homie, my brother. I don't even really know how to explain it, man. Such a solid dude. We've got comedian Durt Jones in the building. Durt for a long time has pushed me in my comedy career. He's pushed me in the podcast world. He's pushed me on the internet, and we've pushed each other to finally get here today. So, welcome to the show, brother. Thank you for coming. So, where you from, bro? Where you from, Mr. Bubba?
Winnsboro, Fairfield County.
Shout out to the field, man. That's our family down there.
By way of Shady Grove.
Okay. I've heard about Shady Grove.
By way.
I've heard about that. So how long have you been doing comedy?
It's been 3 years to date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On this exact date?
Round this date.
Okay. It's hard
round,
to remember
round
the
this
exact date
time
sometimes.
Yeah, most definitely round this time sometime. It's been about this time. 3 years to date. Yeah, man. Went to one of my cousin's shows.
Okay.
Johnny Mac. Shout out Johnny Mac. I do one of them. Yeah. Johnny Mac. Yeah, man. Rest in peace of Johnny Mac, man, for real. And he was doing a show, and I never got to watch him. This is my first cousin, you know. I was living in Oklahoma, and he started doing comedy. I come back. He kind of stepped out of the scene a little bit. But then when he first come back, it was a big show, you know what I'm saying? And everybody popped out to see him, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, really, it was a big show. And I went, and I got the opportunity. This guy, Kenny Cash. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
Why does that name sound real
familiar.
familiar?
Yeah, Kenny Cash out of Spartanburg. Shout him out.
Shout out to Kenny
Cash. His brother owned the club.
Okay.
And his brother think I'm crazy already. He was like, man, get the mic. They was doing like a little open mic, you know what I'm saying? Guest appearance before a show, you know what I'm saying? I got up there and just ragged on the crowd. It was real good. The producer of that show just hit me up and was like, you need to write. Yeah. And Kenny Cash, and I wrote, and I'm still doing it. And it's been fire over these years.
So how you started off? You started off doing skits or went straight to the stage?
No, just straight to the stage. See, like I was telling you earlier, I used to rap. So I used to be on stages.
That's how I usually
So
start.
I'm used to
You
stages.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
I get up and do spoken word, man. I talk to some prisoners, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I love the microphone always. So when they challenged me to write some jokes, I did. You know, and they was all real life events. I'm more of a storyteller than a quickie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And It ain't the black man, white man, Chinese man. But then I got those too, though. You feel me?
Right.
But it's like a lot of real life events, man.
Man, me too. I think
just
we
like
all
bro.
with that. Yeah.
Real life events.
So what was that point where like you said, man, let me stop playing? Was it more like you said your cousin, or was it just more like what pushed you to actually be like, outside of getting that mic, what pushed you to actually keep this going and pursuing this?
Johnny Mac. Yo, he was so fire, man. I can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I went to shows with him, like when Kenny Cash told me to write, I wrote, and like for a year, he had Johnny Mac and I and 2 other comedians.
Okay.
Like on a small tour, like for 12 months, we really did 12 shows type deal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenny Cash, and he paid us. And then he did. I'm talking about off GP. I'm just starting. That's
how you know you country. You said off GP, boy. That's a real.
Oh man, I'm 39, bro.
Yeah.
I'm 39, bro.
You don't look like it, but you're doing something right, bro.
Okay.
Not worried about nothing.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Man, I'm trying to get to that point in my life. Not worried.
Can't worry about nothing you can't change. Big Crit said it the best.
Right.
Can't worry about things you can't change.
Don't worry about it. Ain't gonna change nothing.
Can't change it. Heck yeah.
What was your first performance like? Like, were you nervous? Like, set that scene for me.
What do you want to say? Just all my life I've been a natural crap talker, bro.
Okay.
So when I did that open mic, I almost stole the show, if I have to say myself. It was crazy. And everybody in the audience I knew. And the comedians on stage was natives of Fairfield. So I knew them as well. So all I did was just talk crap to everybody and to everybody, and then sugarcoat nothing, and then it was all laughs, and it was like that. Now my very first show that I wrote, when I went down and went and performed my set, it went fairly well as well, because my topics is just is relatable. I've been doing this 3 years, and I always be able to grasp the crowd from point one, from my entrance song, no matter what it may be. And everybody say you should be humble, but I can't. Humble get stepped on. You can't deny greatness. I've been in competitions when the judges had no critiquing for me. They could just use ad libs, fire.
Yeah,
pass the mic, dope. Pass the mic, and I mean, really at the Comedy House, I can't make it up. And it's my time, and I really feel like it. And I'm not humble. I gotta say, since Johnny Mac has passed, I'm by far the best comedian in the Carolinas.
Pop it, bro. Pop it.
That's what it is.
That's as you should.
My Mount Rushmore consists of 2-3 people, and God Almighty, Johnny Mac, and me. And 2 of them y'all can't get with right now in this lifetime.
So I'm gonna ask you a tough question, man. And I normally ask people this, but have you ever bombed a show?
Yes.
How did it feel?
I was laughing.
Okay.
But nobody, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you the place, I'm gonna tell you the day, I'm gonna tell you the time. Anybody knows that been there, I'm gonna tell you.
Talk to me.
I was at the Art Bar.
Man, shout out to the Art Bar, man.
I was at the shout out to the Art Bar. That's where I was. And and I learned of the Art Bar from going to the jokes on the joint.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the Art Bar, and it's a bunch of white people.
Okay.
I never done that show before. I never done a show consistently or mixed nationality.
Mixed crowd, yeah, it challenged you.
It was crazy, and it was literally myself, black as hell, and like 2 or 3 more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Black people. Mm-hmm. I said I thought I was gonna be funny. I said I'm going my racist rant. Mm-hmm. I did my racist rant, but the thing of my racist rant was it was white people jokes that a black man was telling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I started out great. I gave my anchor joke from the rip just to catch the crowd. Then I went into my racist rant, and it was crickets. But the 3-4 black people dying laughing. I can't make it up, but it was crazy. But shout out to the Art Bar, man. You got to be prepared.
Right.
And I wasn't prepared for that. You got to be prepared.
So I'm gonna tell you my bomb story, right? So my very first time doing comedy, and you made up a good point, and I'm gonna bring this full circle. My very first show, standing ovation,
Right.
because it was everybody I knew,
Right.
right? So crazy thing is, I'm nervous in front of people that I know. I do my best work in front of people I have no idea who they are. I don't know what it is. I'm never nervous in front of people I don't know.
That's crazy. Me too.
Never nervous. I'll flow it off, everything. People, one, two people in the crowd I know, I'm nervous. I don't know why. First show was amazing, great. So I connected with Durt my second time because it was an audition. I knew I wasn't gonna make the audition, but I still wanted to do it. My third show I went through, I went dead last. 3 people in the crowd, nobody said anything. I'd rather get booed than quiet.
Not really though, bro.
No, stay quiet. They listen.
Yeah, that means they're paying attention to you.
I need some noise.
I feel you on that.
Boo me. I don't give a shit. Be like, yo, I hate his glasses. All right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know, it challenged me a bit because I was just like, am I really funny myself? You know, it made me think. And then at that time, the world shut down right after that. Yeah, like the pandemic came through. So I'm like, you know, I had to reinvent myself. And then I go to learn that like everybody has bombed at once. Because I got so happy and I got so like, oh man, they really loving me. And then it was just like,
yeah.
Hold on, what's the sound? No. Damn, where is it?
That could be the sound.
So that's what it felt like. But it was, you know, it was an eye opener that like everybody's got an opinion. I've got heckled before.
I have too.
And it was just like, I did a bit about, you know, domestic violence, but that person was getting beat up by a person in the wheelchair, and it was like, that's not funny. That's crazy. You shouldn't talk about that. And I'm just like, well, I mean, I told her to take him to the top of the highest point of the hill and let him go in the wheelchair. Right. How do you let somebody be like move? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing with comedy though. Certain subjects, bro, they real touchy. You gotta be careful. Unless you can have that joke already thought out real good. Man, bro.
I prepared myself for when I said it, and I'm gonna tell you another joke too, right? Do you understand? I said, what's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The hardest part on a vegetable to eat is the wheelchair.
Oh,
Do you know a person in the wheelchair was dying laughing, and she rolled up to me and said, that was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
That's cool because that's a good sense of humor.
The other person was like, ban him from the place that I was at.
Yeah, that was
you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, she accepted me for who I am, and then like I've always learned like never change yourself because if people come to see you, they come to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would try to switch it up, but I knew it wasn't me, and I've been pretty successful going forward. Now I'll say some crazy things, but like I said, I'm prepared. And then you also, you know, from one, all of us are comedians, but from one comedian to another, like they have to understand what they signed up for. Exactly. They came in a comedy show.
Right.
What do you think is gonna happen?
We're
not reading Bible verses and trading
It's
camp stories. It's fair game. So that was my experience, man, and it changed me because I was like, you know what, I was scared for a long time to step out on stage, but I did it.
Hey, if you don't mind, what you saying? What the joke you said? I'm gonna tell you the joke I said at the art bar, right? And it was like I said, I was on my racist rant, and I talk about how I don't like ninjas, you know, but they come in different forms.
Yeah.
They white, they black, they Chinese, whatever. So I say the difference between a white ninja and a black ninja is a white ninja or smoke 4-5 packs of cigarettes a day, and you wonder why they got the dang old microphone on their throat on the commercials.
Oh my God!
Tobacco. Whoa, when I say it was crickets, it was dead silence. But the black ninjas,
you brother, some feathers with that one.
Man,
I love
it, bro. They was upset, man. Like I say, the 4-5 black people, and it was laughing crazy. But that was, oh my goodness, it was a bomb situation.
Everybody had them moments, man. It's crazy because my first time, I feel like personally where I messed up was kind of the comedy house at the audition, but really at the art bar. Because that used to be one of our main spots where we test ourselves. A mixed crowd and, you know, everybody like what they like. You feel me? So it's hard to make that type of crowd laugh. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out,
man. What I meant? Yeah, shout out.
I gotta go back and do a better show.
I gotta start back over.
I gotta go back. Man. I'm gonna put that on my bucket list.
One thing with that art bar, man, is like you have to be prepared. Yeah. We used to go at the art bar in real life, just man, what's up? Let's go to the art bar, knowing we ain't got no material written.
He would call me like,
just
get up.
You know,
and we got another partner named Hawk. Shout out to Hawk Diddy.
Diddy, man.
Shout out to Hawk Diddy. Hawk Diddy would call us and be like, "Hey, what you doing? I know you ain't doing nothing. Listen, put some clean drawers on, and we going downtown right now." Right. And I'd be like, "Bro, I just put noodles on the stove." He's like, "Well, take them off." You know what I'm saying?
So when y'all go to open mics, y'all actually go up and just freestyle it?
I used to. I wouldn't dare do it no more.
Okay.
I wouldn't dare do it no more. Even though I had some good times while I freestyling, it just flow.
So how often do y'all do shows in improv?
I haven't did a show in a while, honestly, bro. I started off doing comedy with skits.
Okay.
You know, exactly August 26, 2018.
Okay.
Skits. You know, that was my thing. But somebody told me, matter of fact, comedian Jake Staley, man. Shout out Jake Staley.
Shout out. I did a show with him.
He told me personally, man, said, man, I like your style, bro. Like, and the skits I do, it's not written. Like, I just come up with a topic and let it flow. I love to have more people, but even if I got to play everybody, I'm going to do that. Voiceover, visual, anything, I'm going to do that. But once he told me to step out, you know what I'm saying, do that, I did it. And like you said, I started out rapping too, bro. So it was kind of a comfortable feeling. I just know I had to come prepared when I started, you know what I'm saying, doing it. So now,
let me give him his flowers real quick because I can't do that shit. That skit shit, you got to set the camera, do this, do that. My brain don't really function that well. I'm surprised I'm even able to do this. Yeah. So big shouts out to him, to Durt. And it is raw, funny material as well. Like, he knows how to set it up, do this, that, and the third, all that. Like, if you watch his TikToks, like, over 1 million views in his hashtag. Word. Durt Jones Comedy. All. So I had to give him his flowers on that because I can't do that. Yeah. Me personally, on stage, that's my comfort zone. Yeah. Like, you know, and he's on my ass about being on the internet because I'm just like, I'm not opening no camera today. Yeah. And then a lot of people don't know, man, like, I had a job where I had my teeth knocked out at.
Dang.
Right.
You got fake teeth in there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Top and the bottom.
You don't even look like that. Yeah, man.
You got a good mold.
Yeah, a real good mold, man.
Shout out to Shannon Family Dentistry. They did me right, man. This lady hit me in the face with a pole.
Dang. White.
Damn.
Crazy.
I tried it, but nah, I can't go that route. She was built like a deep freezer. She got, knocked me my face backwards, bro.
A stand-up deep freezer or the sideways jump?
Nah, it was more sideways. About
cubic feet now.
Let's say this. I know you can put about 3,000 pounds in that deep freezer, bro. Like, it was a deep one too.
That's Bird.
Yes, and she was very strong too. So shout out to her. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I give credit where credit is due. Yep. And
next time you see him, hit him again. We're bringing that back up.
Oh, I ain't the same person I used to be now. Yeah. I ain't nice no more.
That's Coach Brennan's son.
Mm-hmm. Word. I got this white dude locked up the other day, yo.
No.
Yeah, man.
High five.
Man, no.
Man, I did something for the coach. It was for the culture, man.
It's about for the coach.
Man, I couldn't make it up. Yeah, I couldn't make it up. Like, I work at this rental store. You know what I'm saying?
Rental spoons?
Rental store.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So rental spoons.
Now, furniture. You feel me? I don't want to say their name. But anyways, so the cat comes through and he's supposed to be all crazy, like, So I called the main on him. I put a trespass on him. But he come back in the store a few weeks later and bumming a cigarette. The other day, I told him, get out. He, man, F you, boy. Boy, he a white dude talking crap, but he's supposed to be crazy. Nah, it's cool, though. Like you said, I'm not the same neither. I told him going out the door, man. When he got to the door, man, he turned around and he spit on me, bro.
No. Oh, Lord.
I was running up behind him like right here. I was like,
man.
And my boss lady was like, no, Bubba, no. Got my thing on phone. White man just assaulted me. I need the police.
Yeah. I would have failed.
I'm telling you, I'm talking about just like that, man. That's how I was talking to the dispatch.
I would have failed and was shaking like.
It's all right though, man. Yeah, I got him locked up.
Where he spit on you though?
Cause he's supposed to be crazy.
No, where he spit on?
It was just a spray, you know.
Yeah, so it ain't really touch you.
No, it touched me.
But a little
I can't
miss.
say it ain't really touched me, man. You go. I just went to bond court, man. You trying to? That's a prosecutor. This ain't no comedian, man.
No, man.
He want to know.
I'm trying to know because that's one of my creeds in life, bro.
Man, it was a loogie.
Oh no, I would have been in jail.
But it wasn't a loogie.
I would have been in jail.
I ain't gonna give him a true story, man.
I would have been in jail. You play with my
you
money.
You gonna give me a breach of trust charge.
Oh,
my money, my family, and if you spit on me, boy, I'm going. I'm gonna eat that food.
It's something about when I ask for no cheese and you put extra cheese on a Big Mac. It's the rage that goes through my spirit because I'm lactose, man. Everything in life that's good has cheese, bacon, or gravy on it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm just like, just please, no cheese. Like I have to build myself up for that. And then when I be like, no cheese and no pickles, and you put extra cheese and extra pickles, I want to run my car through the McDonald's, and I just be like, no.
That's like worse than when you ask for jelly and they don't get your jelly on your biscuit, man. Yeah. I be wanting to flip, bro.
Hey, speaking of that, bring back the strawberry jelly at Bojangles, please.
Oh my God, that
strawberry jelly. What are y'all doing? Bring it back. I'm tired of grape. I love strawberry jam. Bring it back.
Shout out to Strawberry.
Shout out to Strawberry.
Shout out to Bojangles because it's always bow time. Especially the Bojangles on Broad River Road. They have diabetes in the tea.
That's sweet tea.
I seen you say that today.
It was. I said, y'all better hurry and get that for shift change.
Do y'all know that sugar comes liquid that they put in the teas?
Tell me something new.
For real?
It comes liquid in some places. They don't have, cane sugar.
Liquid sugar.
It comes in a pouch like the carbonated drinks that come out the fountain.
I never knew that, bro. I never knew it was liquid sugar.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just learned that this year too.
Okay.
Shout out to me for paying attention to shit.
Cause I don't, and preferably I don't even give a damn. I mean, I'm with you.
Just don't put too much in it.
Right. I'd be like, shit, my ankle's damn near swollen now, boy.
And McDonald's need to take their dollar teas back to $1, man. I don't know what they doing with this $1.89 for a supersize.
Everything going up, man.
I want you to understand, when I was in high school, I could take $4 and have a feast.
Oh, yes, sir.
I had a car, right? Mm-hmm. And for some odd reason, it just would not keep antifreeze in the car. I had a $20 budget. Mm-hmm. Well, I had $30 for budget. The antifreeze was $11.99. I had $10 worth of gas, and the rest I can go to McDonald's and feed the whole crew. Bring back the $1 McChickens. Bring back the 49-cent hamburgers, and bring back the 99-cent nuggets, please. I'm begging you.
And them 39-cent hug juices.
Oh, my God.
Get that
back. So they have them. I'm going to go into an ad real quick. They have them. Do you know what your dollar store is? Okay. Right on Farrell Road. They have that in there.
Winnsboro.
Huh?
I'm from Winnsboro.
Fairfield.
I know you from there, but like
Fairfield Road.
Yeah. So
not Farrell. Fairfield Road.
No, but there's a black owned dollar store on Farrell Road.
Oh, you telling me where?
Yeah, and it's called Yo Dollar Store.
Really?
Yes.
What part of Farrell Road?
So like if you go all the way down by what's the Farrell home right there on the corner where the water bill place is?
Boston Tonka.
Yes. Yeah. Right before you get there. It's orange and green. It's Yo Dollar Store.
Okay.
Very black owned. They got everything you need in there.
Word.
That sounds like the CJ's on North Main.
Shout out to Yo Dollar Store. Down to earth dude. Supported the community, man. And he's been there for some years now. I'm late, actually. I didn't know about it, and I felt bad, and I actually went in there and shot with them. So I'm coming back through. They've got fresh produce and everything in there. So shout out to them.
I'm about to say, man, so you comfortable on stage. You ever did a skit before?
Yeah, I got this this character that I created. Mm-hmm. His name is Rollo. I think what we did, I got like 3 skits I done of him. He's about a year old.
Okay.
I ain't just jumping out there putting him in, doing something with him. Everything I do, I want it to be, you know what I'm saying, real funny and not trendy. Yeah. You know, that's my thing when I try to go attack skits. I'm trying not to be trendy. You know, the more trendy, the less original I feel.
Yeah,
you know, it shows the creativity in me if I start to trend.
Mm-hmm. So, I like that.
But my character Rollo, and he says nothing. He just in the wrong place at the wrong time all the time.
Yeah.
Somebody else gonna be doing something. Rollo all the way to there. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, man. I want to check that out.
Yeah, it's cool. So I think I got like 2 on my page. I got another one that I've been fixating with over the past few months because it ain't right. And, just coming up with other ideas.
So do you believe that you can't have one without the other? Like, if you do stand up, eventually you'll have to venture off to the skits. Or if you do skits, you'll eventually have to venture out on stage. Or you think you can just one or the other one, keep that one lane and you can make it? Or what you think?
I think that what's gonna happen, I know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be the best stand-up comedian on stage. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I like that.
My own special.
I like that.
My own special, whether it's a TV special.
I like that.
It might be a Brian Burnham special.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling who special it's gonna be. And that's just gonna transpire into like the movie.
Coming soon.
You know what I'm saying? Do some movies or something. Skits is always gonna be there for everybody.
And that's basically what you said. It's acting.
Yeah.
Just don't look at the camera. You acting.
Yeah, just go at it. And I don't know nothing about acting. Not a little bit.
I think anybody can act, man, if they put their mind to it.
I was doing down in Keysville, Georgia. We was doing a show. Doing a sitcom, my first one, and this was just a few months ago. I was crapping up bad. I'm telling you, double take. We supposed to jump out the cars with the guns and jump. I'm talking about I'm driving 2 hours away to go and, you know what I'm saying, prove that I can act. You know what I'm saying? Man, jumping out the car, man, hitting the lock button. I'm the only one got out. You know what I'm saying? Got to do another take.
Do another take.
What?
I'm telling you, I can't make it up, bro. I jump out, I pull my gun. When I get it right, I pull my gun out, but I move so far out of scene. You know
you looking at the wrong camera? Yeah. Freeze! Wait,
crazy.
it's over here.
It was behind me. That was crazy. We was on a dirt road, and I was always by the blackberry bushes. You know what I'm saying? I was somewhere I ain't had no business, but I get it though, one way or another.
You know when I realized acting was not as easy as it looks?
It's the script reading for me.
See, that's why I don't do scripts. Give me the topic, I'm going to flow with it. It's always better like that.
But I'll tell you this, though, and I still think that same way, but somebody else put that in perspective. So shout out to Buck TV. Shout out to Buck TV. He actually got me into writing. Let me tell you why. So I shot a skit with Germ Life. So shout out to Germ Life and the Modern Day Nigga Network. Check that out. That shit's hilarious. So I shot a skit with him, and I literally improv freestyle that whole thing. So he was like, all right, we gonna get it from a second angle. I couldn't remember nothing I said. Right. Like, we were literally in that kitchen for 6 hours trying to, like, play it back. But it came out great. But that's when I remember, like, kind of what you said, the key points. And so you can make it flow, and then so you can remember what you said. Yeah. But then my first experience was I was in the music video. And I never knew, like, how much shit you had to move. I was in the background. We got there at 8 that morning. We didn't leave till 3 o'clock in the morning, shooting a 5-minute music video.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, you know, you got to get the angles, nighttime, daytime. If the girl didn't shake her butt right, you had to do it again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just standing there, and he was like, who's the nigga with the glasses? Think him move. And I'm trying to get my little debut, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shoot the shot.
Right.
Man, hit record.
Right. I'm like, you know, trying to just, matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what it remind me of. Y'all remember the Jamie Foxx show?
It's one of my favorites.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx. So y'all remember when he was at the hotel trying to shoot that music video, Pop Your Collar?
Yeah.
Pop your collar. Yeah. So remember when bro had, like, you know, he was like, and the girl, she wasn't really, you know, trying to shoot
with it.
Yeah, was you trying
he
to
was
shoot
trying
it?
to sneak her in there.
Yeah, so that was me trying to just, you know, like, muscle my way in there, like, so I got cut out of every scene in that music video.
No, man.
I did.
That's crazy.
But I had fun, though. Like, I really realized how much it take to put together and, like, the craft and, like, even with acting. Like, I did an audition. I was just a cab driver, and all I had to do was turn around and say, hey, where we going today? Did not get the part. Very upset. And he was just like, you put too much in it. You're supposed to be a cab driver, not like you trying to start a movie.
Yeah. I feel what he's saying.
I practiced that shit in the mirror so many times, but it was it was a good experience. So definitely, like you said, I'm trying to take that to the next level, like going to acting, and of course with the podcast with this, and then also my comedy. So I felt like you asked, like, do you feel like the skits one thing with the other? You know, a lot of people went into skits and then turned into stand up. Mm-hmm. I went straight into stand up, and then hopefully I do skits and turn into movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's
something what I've seen over my years of doing this. It's a lot of people that got views from skits or whatever, social media, and when they get on stage, they're not great of stand up.
They bomb. They can't.
Sometimes your lane is your lane.
Exactly.
Sometimes your lane is your lane. Exactly. Especially if you don't have writers.
And you got to study that craft too, man. Like, not everybody can really get on stage and do what we do.
Yo, I literally watch stand up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When I get in my funk with my wife not watching one of these love and hip hop shows, and I get the TV, so I do a lot of watching and research.
Man,
you ever? My fault, bro. You ever found yourself? Because I watch a lot of stand up too. You ever find yourself all them stand up shows you don't watch, till you mess around and not even intentionally, or even the same, but you get the venturing off and telling your joke, and it sounds similar to somebody?
Most definitely. Everything's rebuttal, no matter what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike. So, shoot, me, you, and you, we going to think the same thing one time out this lifetime. You know what I mean? So,
I feel like it's no joke that really hasn't been told. It's just been told in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can take anything to make it your own, but nothing is nobody's.
Exactly.
And one thing I could say about, in the black community, man, we all grew up the same.
For the most part.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all grew up in a bootlegger house too? Y'all grandma was
My grandma was a bootlegger, yeah. Right down Schoolhouse Road.
Where my grandma used
Shout
to
out to
CC and Jen.
My grandparents.
Bootleg? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my grandma was a bootleg.
Bootleg, gambling house, tricks of trade, candy
parties,
all that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all, and I feel like we've all had the same, when you ask your parents, like, can we go somewhere? Like, no, we got food at home. Home before street lights come on.
My jump was different. I stayed in a dead-end road, a dead-end neighborhood.
One way in, one way out.
Yeah.
You better go over to Johnny May house and get something to eat, because we ain't got nothing tonight.
Man, boy. That name right there, that's a black boy. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace to my Aunt Johnny May.
I'm telling you, that's a true story, man.
Or you at the cookout, eat everything now, because we ain't stopping.
Get you a plate to go to the house with, man.
Nah, it's for real. And you know what I'm saying? We all come from, even though we had this kind of the same rules, but we come from a different walk of life. So like you said, like everybody, has been
these
so.
Days can't get back, man. No, go ahead.
When you do your stand up show, do you got somebody recording you?
Sometimes I hate seeing myself on camera. It does something to me.
Really?
It give me the chills, man, watching myself, and not in a good way. It's a gut-wrenching feeling.
It don't make you feel good, man. Like you see footage and study it.
I don't watch myself. I literally play it, and I just listen for the laughs.
Oh, I feel you.
That's what I do.
That's crazy, because I actually know exactly how you feel. Certain things I don't rewatch.
Yeah, I just listen for the laughs.
Because it's like, dang, why did I make that face? Dang, I can't believe I said that corny ass.
You'll get to critiquing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, that's a good thing, because you're supposed to be what you just said.
Right.
Your worst and best critic, both ways. Know how to compliment yourself and know how to say, all right, I could have did better than that.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Instead of wait for somebody else to do it, because 9 times out of 10, some people, if you ain't got that type of sense of humor, you might take it as hate. Instead of really listening, like, all right, I see you really telling me something I need to pay attention to and fix. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I ain't going to lie, bro. One thing about me, it seemed like when I learned about myself, when I do stand-up, I do better with having something in my hand. Yeah. Like, whether it's a drink or just constantly moving my hand with the mic and the other one. I do better.
Got a lot of stage presence.
You feel what I'm saying? It makes it better. I feel more comfortable and all. And just like bro said, when I got people in the crowd that I know, I don't know why, it makes me nervous too. But when I don't know people, I mean, I'm one of the most, ain't no telling what I say.
There's something about me, I can't stand still.
I don't like.
I can't. I got to move.
I cannot sit down or stand still. I'll be over here.
Hey, but right or wrong, the people in the crowd that they expect for you to do one thing, and that's talk about them. Man, every time I ask somebody, man, you ain't gonna talk about, man, ain't nobody even thinking about you, man. I got a whole doggone hour set written, man. Ain't none of you in it. You know what I'm saying?
And then here's my thing, like, not trying to be.
Oh, that's the excuse not to come.
Yeah, or not trying to be funny or anything, but nobody know you, man.
I'm telling you, man. I've been knowing you all my life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I said right now, if I clowned you about your baby mama and you behind on child support, who am I talking about?
Exactly.
About 90% of the audience.
Okay, then. That's what I'm saying. You ain't by yourself, bro. Yeah. Calm your ass down. I know. Come on, bro. Laugh. How about that?
That's too true, bro. That just happened last weekend. Child support joke, man. It went left. It wasn't on me. Somebody else said. Shout out to Dirty D, because Dirty D was giving the man a compliment about him not being behind on his child support. And he got mad because he was on child support. They got mad at Dirty D for bringing up child support. Like, literally, that happened last Saturday. I can't make it up.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't blame him for getting mad. I'm out having a good time. I don't want to hear about me having to pay no child support.
Man, he wasn't talking about it. He was talking about 90% of the audience.
Yeah.
Took it personal.
He took it personal.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this, man. I do a little segment on my show, man, and it's a shoe check. So, in this segment is brought to you in part by Harlem's Closet.
Shout out to Harlem Closet.
514 Suite B, Gervais Street of Columbia, South Carolina. So they buy, sell, and trade. They have Halloween t-shirts, and right now they are giving away 2 free pairs of Jordan 11 Gratitudes when they come out.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, all you have to do.
To win this.
Right. So make sure you follow them on Instagram, Harlem's Closet 803.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube, Harlem's Closet Vlogs. Mm-hmm. And make sure it's another rule you got to do, and they're going to kick my ass for this. But you got to follow them on Instagram, follow on YouTube, and share the post, and then you enter in to win their sneakers.
Word.
Oh, okay,
so
good.
they'll do the draw, they'll close the drawing out, they hit you up what size you get, right to your front door.
Word.
All right, so you know how you go on sneakers out to try to find shoes and everything like that?
No.
Okay, so if you're looking for an exotic,
no.
So if you're looking for an exotic,
you,
right? So if you're looking for I'm a sneakerhead, so normally you got to go on the sneakers out, wait in line. Hopefully you get chosen. They do pre-orders, so if you see a sneaker that you like that's about to come out, hit them up. Hey, I like this sneaker right here. Okay, boom, it's sitting there on release date.
Okay.
So, really good brothers, black-owned store. They sell clothes, vintage T-shirts, shoes, sneakers, jeans, AirPods, PlayStation, anything that's in there, they'll find. And it's so cool that even if you walk in their store, you don't buy anything, you never know who you're running to. Everybody who I've met through there has had a big impact on my life in a positive way.
That's hard.
So shout out to Harlem's Closet.
Shout out to
Make sure you tap in. So, now I'm going to do a shoe check. What you got on your feet, man? Show the people what you got. Come on.
Well, you surprised me with this. I should have did my research for it.
Me too. Okay. Me too. I need to wipe mine off.
Dirty.
Yes, Lord.
Come on, the all-terrain.
Yes, Lord. Man, hold up, man.
Camel Crocs.
Hey, hold up, man.
So, shoe closet, I need this entry. Hey,
Harlem's Closet.
My bad. Bro. I apologize for messing up the name. That's even more reason why you should let me win.
Hey, hold up, man.
Matter of fact, you know what?
Is that a piece of...
He got a piece of gum with his shit.
Man, I was chewing and I didn't know where to put it to.
It's not at the bottom. It's at... It's at the top part. Where you supposed to put that?
I was chewing the gum.
Man, crazy, man. Hey, that's a good storage spot, though.
Stuff out though, bro.
That's a good storage spot, bro.
I need this. These are real steppers.
Oh, God.
They've been through 3 fave blue lights.
They get them.
2 stump outs.
Oh, God.
They done won 8-foot races.
In the Crocs?
I done dunked on 2 or 3 people at once in these.
Where are they in sport mode?
I'm about to say you had
sport
to put
mode.
the
You can't ball with the Crocs in chill mode. You got to put them in the sport.
You got to put that latch on the back of
Shout
that heel.
out to Crocs. Y'all go get y'all a pair.
Sponsorship coming soon.
God
damn.
I've really been
Them tires ball buying that boy.
I've really been stepping in these.
Hey,
These
he
the
lied.
next best thing since.
Hey, them
Black Air Force Ones. These are the next best thing to Black Air Force Ones.
Listen,
but
you want to know something crazy though?
Real steppers.
Phil from Harlem's Closet, he recommended that I choose you for the show.
Say word.
Mm-hmm. He from Winnsboro too.
Who you say is?
Name is Phil.
From Winnsboro.
Mm-hmm. Fairfield County's own.
He must be younger than I am.
I actually think he older.
Light skinned cat?
Yep.
He talking about
Diddy.
Nah. I don't know what y'all what Isha uncle name?
Damn
Nat.
it. Isha uncle.
Nat a shoehead though. He always been he got his own I don't know, might be talking about it. I can't see that. Hit one of his pictures.
Oh Lord. Yeah, my boy right there. He recommended me.
Oh man, shout out Phil, bro. Yeah. Oh, yo, bro, man. Yo, you nothing but the truth, man. I seen him in Great Falls some months ago. We was at the same party. Word. On 1,000.
Yep.
Well, I love that. Oh man.
He tagged you and he hit me. He said, man, get him for your show that's coming up. So
Man, that's on 1,000. That's the people. Congrats. Oh man.
he got that. That's Harlem's Closet. That's Shoestone I'm talking about.
Man, yeah, already, yeah. I don't even know. I ain't got nothing to say, man. That's dope, man. Appreciate that. That's
all right.
real.
And one thing I learned about them folk down there in Fairfield County, they stick together, man.
Yes, they do.
I'm telling you. They stick together.
Yo, it's crazy that you say that last night. Oh, word. Yeah, shoe check. What?
This is what I got on. They dirty.
Yeah, man,
I ain't gonna lie, but I had to move out overnight, so this is the only thing I didn't have packed up.
I ain't got nothing but some dope.
Come on now.
Dope.
Yeah. You know the crazy thing? I had them in the 5th grade.
No.
Yes, I did.
Man, hey,
listen, hey, I don't know.
They so durable. I'm surprised you still got them. Your foot must be got bigger.
95s, they're right. No, them ain't Air Max.
Vapor Max?
No, them ain't 95. I'm talking about Dope Runner. The 95s is the Dope Runner. Which one is it? I don't even know.
The Vapor Max.
I don't know. This ain't no Vapor Max, bro.
Them ain't Vapor Max.
No, the Vapor's got the big
bubble
on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy, I put some of them in the dryer and tried to clean them, bro.
But listen,
bottom melted.
my mom's, I had got a decent report card and I begged my mom for them Nikes. So when I first seen them, I was like, I don't know, but I'm going to try. I went to school. They was like, yo, I can't believe you got them. I hugged my mama so tight. I said, thank you, Mom. Because I was popular for a week when I had the shoe.
He said for a week.
I was. I was tap dancing, step dancing, doing everything I could do in them shoes, man. Thank you, Mom.
He said, thank you, Mom.
But yeah, man, like, so shout out to Harlem's Closet.
My fault, man.
Go ahead.
But hey, man, with the stand-up, right? I remember you said when you first went at it, you just went at the crowd.
Yeah.
When you did that, you ain't get no reaction from the crowd. Nobody ain't come back at you, tried to joke back with you.
Everybody just was laughing. First, me and the DJ was going at it. His name is Bubba Cole. Shout out DJ Bubba Cole. We was talking about who Bubba wanted Bubba 2. I remember like it was yesterday.
Bubba won and Bubba 2.
Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. Yo.
So who Bubba won?
I'm Bubba 1.
Okay.
Because I'm older or whatever, And but anywho, and everybody in the audience I knew.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just messing with everybody, and it was just funny, man. It was very good. Like I said, the producer of the show called me like the next day to do something, and I never did stand up until that night.
And that was when you didn't write.
Yeah, I didn't write anything.
Just went at it.
We had just left a pool party anyway. Yeah. Just left a pool party. Word.
What made you do it? Like you just wanted to, man. You know what? Everybody keep telling me I'm gonna try.
I love the microphone. That was just that, and I was going to watch my cousin Johnny Mac, and that was that. I was just went there for that one reason, and they just happened to hand me the microphone. So,
see somebody else.
God given, man.
Yeah, because somebody else would have turned that moment down, but you took
me.
advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the mic. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, so is Bubba like a childhood name, or where did Bubba come from?
Show you right. See, my mama, man, she loved white men, so she gave me 3 white men names. And one name was Bubba, one name was Jonathan, and their last name was Douglas. I think it was Douglas.
White man, last name Douglas?
Yeah. White. I'm from Shady Grove is close to Douglas. You know what I'm saying?
And white. They white.
Yeah, man. I think
Frederick Douglass black.
but his plantation owner was white.
Was white, you right. That's probably where that last name came from.
If your last name ain't Akbar or Habrutway or something like that, if it's something,
it came from white folks.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask you a question too, man. Back on the comedy tip, like, do you feel in certain places that you do better in. So like, say for example, like shout out to the joint, but like I don't do well at the joint anytime I've ever been there. If I go to Art Bar, they doing backflips in there.
Yeah.
I do certain clubs, I do good. And then I do like other smaller places, venues or whatever, I don't do so well.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why you don't do so well at the joint.
Mm-hmm.
The joint is full of comedians.
Comedians itself.
The Art Bar has an audience.
That's always a big difference.
It's a difference, bro.
As you said.
Okay.
It's a big difference. That's just like a rapper trying to sign a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
And a comedian can't do nothing for another comedian.
Except for giving advice.
That's it.
And you have to make sure it's genuine advice.
I can't put you on a show that I'm not throwing myself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't put you on that show.
Yeah.
I see you got a show coming up, Bubba, with XYZ. Can I get on that show? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid these little $150. You know what I'm saying? To drive all the way to Arkansas. I can't guarantee you can get on this.
I ain't gonna lie, I drive.
Yeah, me too. I went to Kentucky. Shout out Fox. Man,
You mentioned something the other day, and I saw your comment, and I wanted to bring that to the light too, man. So I'm glad you brought that up. Shout out to Sauce got jokes too.
Shout out that boy Sauce, man.
Sauce.
Shout out
I want to
Sauce.
hold myself accountability, man, because he was supposed to be here on the show, and I fumbled the bag. So, brother, I'm so sorry, and thank you for understanding, man. Thank you so much.
you ain't got to apologize to Sauce. Don't sound like a stud.
No, don't get on Sauce, man.
Don't apologize to Sauce. Sauce
Hey,
like a stud.
when you hear him on the phone, man, he don't sound like he light skin. When you be yeah, so blah blah blah.
Boy, Stevie Hill.
Yeah. But man, Sauce is he one of the first people I met in comedy, man. So
Me too.
He's doing his thing too.
Sauce
Man.
be
doing his
He's
thing,
on
for real.
fires all the time.
Yes, between him and Biggs,
Him and Biggs? Yeah, them boys,
Biggs, they
he
put
was
me
doing
on,
his
man.
I
So
ain't
shout
gonna
out to
lie.
the both of them.
Yeah. Shout out.
Ashley.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. They say he's from Winnsboro, but I don't know him. Or from Greenbrier.
Probably originally from
My
there,
boy-
but
My boy Cook told me that's his first cousin.
he been in
So
the
his-
city for a long time.
Pops is from Fairfield. I had him on the show, and then always brought himself back to the north side from
Yeah,
northeast.
from Northeast.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure, like y'all,
But I follow him though, and I see he doing big things.
man, listen,
He's
he's
touched stages that I wish to touch. Yo.
man, listen.
Dang.
Outside of comedy, bro has a big heart, and whatever he can do to help, like he's always been there.
But you gotta be serious though.
Yes,
You gotta be
can't
serious.
just walk on.
That's just like my boy Hawk the comedian.
Yeah, that's
Shout out
my
to him.
man.
He
Hulk.
definitely doing big things. He on tour with Eddie Griffin right now. And I ain't gonna lie, just like you said, you fumbled. I fumbled. Man, when I tried to first get on the stage, he was like, man, you know, 'cause I used to work with bro at the Army, fixing guns and stuff, you know. He's like, Hulk the comedian.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I used to work with him, you know. He said, man, I see you trying to get into comedy, man. You always seemed like you was a good dude. Brian invited me personally to his crib, but see, I had this thing, man, of letting, like, I used to say real life things get into the way of things I'm trying to do, when really I had to change my way of thinking. This is real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if there's something I'm trying to do, and actually I got passion for it, bro. Man, real talk, making people laugh makes me feel good, even
You
when
ain't lying.
I'm not feeling good on the inside, bro.
Yes.
When I know I can make people smile, bro, it does something to me, bro. But yeah, I fumbled, man. You know, hopefully if you see this, man, I can get another chance, you know. But
Shout
yeah,
out,
man. But one thing I did learn from him, man, he told me, when you record yourself, don't ever, ever, ever upload your whole set, bro. Y'all think people steal lyrics, they steal jokes.
You taught me
Worse.
that. You taught me that.
Never upload your whole set, bro. But he said you need to have somebody recording your set, because he told me about this thing called booking yourself. You know, people can hit you up, try to book you or whatever, but when you got that headshot, that's a start. Get you a headshot. In 9 days, you got the iPhone. Take the background out, wear you something casual. That's your headshot. And at least have 15 minutes worth of stand-up material. You can send that around. Shop it out, you know what I'm saying? If it's good enough,
EPK.
you feel me? They'll hit you back up.
He told me the same thing. He said,
You feel me? I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's a good dude, man. He's a real good dude.
So let me kind of bring it back, man. You said you went to Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
So Sauce had made a status like, would you drive to like 4 or 5 hours even though it wasn't really no pay or anything like that.
Yes.
Do you felt like it was worth it?
Heck yeah, man. They showed me so much love. Man, VIP, catered food, had the bottles. You feel me? Everything was on 1,000. I ain't regret a dime of it. I rented the car. I filled it up till I got there and filled it up till I got back. Me and DMR, shout out my boy DMR, he rode with me. You know what I'm saying? Then the weekend we went, they had like this whole little festival thing that was going on. So it was, we stayed down like a day, man, and had a ball time. Man. Everything was on.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have went simply for the opportunity.
Yeah, that was simply
for
that.
Opportunity. That's a whole nother crowd. You know, you said Kentucky.
Yeah, Louisville.
Like that's a whole nother crowd, bro.
Listen here.
You know, a chance for people all the way out there to know your name. I'm going.
It was an audience.
Interstate 65, Louisville, is something real. You understand me? And this is really that little bit of bubble, and then when you go in, it's like.
I'd have been to Alabama, yo.
I got to Birmingham. I've been to Alabama.
You, but and it's crazy though. I went out there too. Alabama rub, yeah.
Man, listen.
Birmingham off the glass, you mean?
I was hosting a Southern Soul show out there though. It had Lenny Williams and Sugar Shack Man.
Lenny Williams?
Yeah, girl, you know
yes, Lord.
Before he sung that, he got the song called "I Ain't Know It Was Your Mama." Yo, it was crazy, man. It was so fun.
That must be one of his new tracks.
I think so. Yeah, it was funny, yo. It was everything, yo. That was my first time getting heckled, and I was just hosting, but I was doing, you know what I'm saying, my
jokes in between. Yeah.
I got heckled, man, but it went great. It went great.
That's good. I always say if I could make for it to be worth it, if I could make a trip out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I take me and my lady, or, you know what I'm saying, me and the fellas go out. You know what I'm saying? I would do it off the strength just to, meet people, network. Because I'm really big on networking. Reaching out to people. And, what's the worst thing anybody can tell me?
They put me on the flyer, I'm going.
Hell yeah, I'm going.
If you put me on your flyer, I'm showing up.
Even if I got to spend my money, I'm going.
I'll go on Spirit. Shit, they say if you can drive Suburban, you be all right on Spirit.
So you're right.
It's Suburban.
I'm going, bro.
That's good, man. One of my dreams. What's one of your dream shows that you would want to do?
Family Feud, man.
I love Steve, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Steve,
man. One of the original Kings, man. Yeah. Kings of comedy, man. R.I.P. Bernie Mac too, man. Yeah. For sure, man.
I don't know. You know what was really crazy? It's two shows. You gonna call me weird? It's two shows that I ever really wanted to be on. The Amazing Race.
I've never even seen that.
So it's
about it.
You heard about it? So yeah, I don't know why.
I've never seen it.
And I done got husky now, so my ankles are so.
You racing?
Yeah. So pretty much you go through these little obstacle courses. Like say you in Venice, you got to race across the country to get to this checkpoint. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to the cars and you got to swim. And you got to do. I've always wanted to be
flight, all kinds of shit to get.
I've always wanted to be on Amazing Race. I don't know why, but that's just weird to me. I find it so fascinating.
What's the other show?
The Price is Right.
That's what I living with grandma.
Yep. I always wanted to be, man, Bob Barker. Long live Bob Barker, man.
Bob Barker, man.
I've always wanted to be on The Price is Right, man.
I always wanted to be on. Y'all gonna laugh at me for this, man.
What's up?
I always wanted to be on the Young and Wrestlers, man.
I was more of a bold and the beautiful type of guy.
I want Young and the Wrestler because I want my grandma to see me. And I know she gonna watch that. You know what I'm saying? So I always want to be on the Young and the Wrestler, man.
That was good.
And y'all remember that show Shop Till You Drop? That was good. Y'all remember Shop Till You Drop? Y'all ain't grandma, baby. Yeah, Shop Till You Drop. They got the little grocery cart. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Shop Till You Drop, man.
Yeah, so them two shows I always wanted to be on, man. I don't know. It's just every time I sit down and watch it, I be like, man, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, The Price is Right. Because if I swear to God, if I beat somebody out by $1, I'm winning that camper. Right. I want that RV, bro.
I want it.
I'm bringing that RV down Broad River, man. That's where I'm from. So I got to put on for the river, man. Yeah. I've always wanted to have the Bentley. Like Juvenile, the drop top Bentley with the gold glasses, and you can't tell me I wasn't Juvenile growing up.
I always wanted a Cutlass, man.
Really?
With a half rag, man.
Can't go wrong.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna see if you really know what you're talking about now, because I'm in the cars. Let me ask you this. So you wanted the 84 or 87? You want the Euro clip or you want the regular clip?
I ain't that deep into the Supreme
Or you want the short body?
It got the long, like a Cadillac, the hood long.
You want the Delta 88?
No, it's a Cutlass.
Okay.
It's a cut dog.
Okay.
The half rack, the Supreme.
Okay, I know what
you're talking about.
With the
80 spokes and the white wall.
A white wall tire, boy. You took it back. Boy.
So I've always wanted.
Y'all young, man. Y'all don't understand.
Come on, man.
I know about it.
You
I done seen it.
Yes, sir.
I born in 93. I'm younger than him. But I know it.
But I had a 79 Coupe de Ville. Powder blue half a reg now.
Okay.
Come on now.
Called it standby. Or was it running?
Was it running?
Yeah.
Yeah, until the motor started knocking. What you mean? Shit, I always wanted a Delta 88. I used to I call it the Rick James.
Yeah. Show you right.
Yeah. I want that goddamn Rick James so clean. I'll tell you exactly how I want it.
I wanted a Rick James.
Yeah, I want a tan with the chocolate top.
Okay.
That sound hard.
Yeah, one of my neighborhood heroes had one on spree wheels.
What you say you called it?
The Rick James.
Rick James.
And how was it again?
It's tan with the chocolate top.
10 with the chocolate.
Tan, like the Carby tan, the chocolate top.
What the 10 is?
The tan, that's the color, tan.
Oh, man, that's that Broad River.
Yeah. Tan.
Okay.
Tan, and I want 415s in it.
Some people call it khaki.
Okay.
That is khaki.
Khaki. Okay. I ain't understand.
Nah, you good.
That's
Yeah.
city talk.
City.
But I always wanted the tan with the chocolate top and the with the plush pillow seats.
And the spree wheels.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
My neighborhood hero had one back in the day, boy. You could hit him on come around the corner.
Yeah.
415.
It seemed like everybody's first car was a Crown Vic, though.
I like a Crown
My
Vic.
spirit wouldn't allow me to get a Crown Vic.
You
And
never
you
had
could
a
cut my
Vic?
credit. Nah.
Oh, man.
I had everything but
I
a
had
Crown.
2 Vics, man.
I just wrecked my Vic a few months ago.
Damn.
They consider old school. You know, Crown Vic, they consider old school.
Now, hold on. What year Crown Vic was it?
02.
Nah, you ain't had no good Crown Vic, man.
I had a good Vic. I had bought it off the Gov deals.
Yeah, so you had a good Vic.
Yeah.
You know what a no good Crown Vic is? It's anywhere from a 1990 to a 95.
Okay, I'm
that's
good.
That's right before you got the bubble body.
Yeah, no. I ain't
So that no good Crown Vic, you know what I call it? That anybody ever driving that shit ain't up to no good.
I got it because it still had the damn lights.
Yeah.
Switch. Word. And it was a good car. Only 140,000 miles on it.
Only.
Still 02 when I bought it. Yep.
What's
02?
You know what's the highest mileage you ever had on a car?
That you done bought or done worked up on it?
Both.
That I ever bought? I must say that.
I used to drive no lie, I used to drive a Volvo, a 740 station wagon. It wasn't a turbo though.
Oh, word.
And then it got hit.
You had a wagon?
Oh my mama.
With the wood grain?
It was silver. It was a bullet. I used to call it a Lamborghini.
My partner had no lie. My partner had a Volvo wagon.
Okay,
my partner had one.
Oh yeah, steel. It was made out of actual steel.
Steel.
It had wood grain on it. You know,
man. Because the crazy thing is, I always thought that was the coolest, like the box body, right?
The box body.
My dog had one. It was a wagon. We used to pile in that car. He hated the car. I was like, bro, this shit is clean, bro.
The headlights had windshield wipers on.
Yes,
I remember that.
In the fall lights.
I ain't gonna lie.
So like
sunroof.
Right. So his dad, I hold me to this, but his dad was from New York. Yeah. So like, you know, that whole New Jack era, that's what he modeled the car, and he gave it to him. He was like, and he had a town car. Yeah. That man had the fire bubble body town car. The thing was so clean, squeaky ball joints and all. But anyway, like that Volvo was forest green, it was fire, man. That's how I know what you're talking about, man. Shit, I would have loved to have that car.
Yes, I had a rack, sunroof, man, power, everything. Yo, I put a push button start in that joint. Word.
Oh, you done turned up.
Man, I had a full-size mattress in the back.
I believe it.
I got my wife right there. This has been like 5 years ago.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You got rid of it?
Yeah, I did.
I would have kept that, bro. Folks, man. Certain cars, man, sentimental value, bro, you never supposed to.
I bought it from a teacher, man. It was just something to drive for like $800. And
what did they teach?
I can't remember. I don't know the teacher.
Man, you gotta know the history of the car, man.
He came from California. I know in the car.
Okay.
He bought it when
he ain't ran hot.
He bought it when he bought it, huh? Yeah, his daughter drove it and some more stuff. Yo, I was rolling, bro. Yeah, I drove it to Atlanta. Damn. Yeah, it was good. And Fayetteville, we drove the mess.
I hope it wasn't smoking. You talking about going?
Man, this mug was rolling.
Okay. Water leaking out the pipe?
Man, cold air blowing out.
Okay,
the front.
you good then.
One thing I can always say, man, I had a lot of cars for no reason.
Exactly.
The Ford Taurus, the '98 Ford Taurus, the Green Ranger.
A good car too,
My mama gave me that car, and that car had came from New Orleans from Katrina.
Yeah.
And so like my mom's had the car, and then when I had gotten a bad situation, she gave it to me. Not necessarily gave it to her, because my mom is a loan shark. You gonna pay her back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She not coming up off that title, but when I tell you it had this little suspension squat, but it was so smooth. Yeah. Man, I missed that car, the Green Ranger. Then I had a 92 Honda Accord, the two-door, with the seatbelt that choked the shit out you if you lean up too far. Okay. So, because you not know the history, man, my big brother, shout out to my big brother, he gave me that car, right? And it was a stick shift, and I didn't know how to drive a stick.
I still don't know how to drive one.
What?
Still.
Man, that's the easiest shit in the world.
I got to
Listen,
learn.
so my partner had wrecked my car. So I was like, bro, I need a car. And he was like, shit, just go get the Honda in the back. Send me $500. I was like, cool. Sent it to him, MoneyGram, everything. Got the keys from his wife, my sister-in-law. Shout out to my sister, she's a real G. So she gave me the keys, and I'm just like, this is a stick. I don't know how to drive no stick. He was like, well, I'm not sending the money back.
Gotta learn.
So you gotta learn. So she helped me jump the car off. I drove that car all the way down Broad River in first gear.
You better go to jail.
Better blow the motor.
Almost did. So my dad was like, my dad came out the house clowning me, and I was like, I'm about to sell this car. I was like, no, you're not. Let's go. 2 days, I was a NASCAR driver. So shout out to my pops who taught me how to drive stick. Man.
Shout out Cole Bennett.
I learned how to drive stick in park.
And I went on YouTube. It was like, if you can get it out of first and reverse, you all right.
YouTube is your best friend.
I learned how to do that in park.
Y'all seen on the news, man?
What's that?
All them cars that, mostly trucks, where the front might sit up and the back low.
That's illegal now.
Squat jump.
It's illegal now. But they about to start giving people tickets for it. I think, later on this month? I think about that.
I thought they was already doing it.
They just started.
So too.
That's just a safety hazard, low key. It look cool, but like,
It don't.
I like it.
Tell the truth.
I like it.
I know.
I do.
On a truck, bro.
That's quite hard, especially on them Tahoes.
Man, hell no, man.
But you can't see
On
shit.
a lack or
Can't
something.
see nothing. That's the old thing.
Who started that? Putting it on the truck, man.
Who knows?
That supposed to been on Cadillacs and you know what I'm saying?
But you know them Miami boys did it back in the day though.
On
like,
cutlasses
with
and
the dunks and shit like that.
old school, not no trucks, bro.
Cause like,
on dunks, yeah, that's where it originated from. Right?
Man, no.
cause like a lot of niggas they like on the trucks, but
not
a lot of
truck.
But a lot of niggas used to like that shit. Like, you remember the body lifts back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
The boys used to put the body lifts, and then we converted over to like, you know, kind of like this shit sitting low.
And shit on it, right?
Yeah, but like my favorite car era was like that the swingers, the Texas, that slow down shit.
I seen somebody riding down hard scrabble with some swingers, bro, on the Cadillac.
Yeah.
It was a newer Cadillac though. Had to be about 2019.
I feel like I know exactly who you talking about.
I'm talking about with the real Texas swingers, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to. If we talking about the same person, I know
it was a white lack, bro. A white lack.
Cause I don't know, man. I always wanted some elbows, man. I kind of like grew up on that Archie Lee. You know what I'm saying? The Houston and Bun and all of them boys used to like. I really wanted some like elbows on that shit.
Yeah, I wanted to wrap my car in like them Skittle Jones.
That Crown Vic era.
I never got to do that. Thing, but
everybody done did everything.
Get you a Crown Vic and put Waffle House on that motherfucker, man.
I was just about to ask, what would you wrap it in, though?
I ain't sure.
Everybody done did everything.
Wrap it in Pornhub.
Hey, that'll be cold. That'll be cold.
Pornhub, we need the sponsorships. Sponsorships coming soon. Sponsorships coming soon.
He said wrap it in Pornhub.
For real. So let me ask you this, man. When you were doing music, what was, do you still do music, by the way?
I haven't recorded in some years, but
you still right?
Heck no.
What started you in rap?
Lil Rue.
Shout out Lil Rue, man. Shout out Lil Rue. Shout out Ridgeway, man.
Hey, you know my favorite song by him? Man, I dropped the top in my hood. I run Chevy, man, so good, nigga. I'm so hood. Yeah, that's money.
Hey.
Everybody don't know about that classic, man.
Hey, that's money.
I ain't even got no drop top, but I used to peel my sunroof back a little bit to that shit, man. I got something.
What was that? What?
Me and LaRue was real tight, man, growing up.
Okay.
Well, I met LaRue, I think, like 7th grade or something. Yeah, but when I met him and Kenny Belton, another partner of mine, they was in the gym and they was rapping. And all the doggone females was standing around them, amping them, and shoot, they told me to try it. I went to freestyle, it didn't make no sense, but it was on from there though. I done did like 2-3 mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't go nowhere. I ain't have a real big fan base in the music. I did a lot of shows, but maybe that wasn't it. You know what I'm saying?
Probably was, bro. Especially, hey.
But see, now that I got a fan base, I was thinking that I might drop a track. You know what I'm saying?
Sneak it in there.
See what it'll do.
Sneak it in
but
there.
I haven't done that yet.
That's what they doing nowadays, anyway.
Yeah.
They'll drop a couple skits, then
Uncle Daddy, prime example.
Uncle Daddy.
He realist.
Why does that sound familiar?
That sound familiar.
Uncle Daddy, he realist.
That's a hard
Jack
name, though.
Game.
Uncle Daddy?
Yeah.
That's
he
hard.
Skits, and then he came out with the Southern Soul music.
I gotta meet him.
What's the song he did, baby? She got that Snapple song. He did something with Nelly, Tiger Travis. Oh, but he popping though. But he started skits.
You say you did a song with Nelly. I feel like
they remixed
no, that Snapple sound familiar.
Back that thing up or whatever. Nelly, Tiger Travis song. Shit.
you about to make me go do my homework because I feel like I know exactly who that is.
Who
and
you
I've heard
talking
that
about?
before.
I just can't put
He
it.
realist. He be doing the skits and his old lady be filming.
I know who you talking about. Buddy from Jacksonville, Florida. Little short, dark skinned dude. He be with his lady. They record the skits.
With the dang on alternator one time. He had took the alternator out of the car and he be doing all kinds.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember the last skit I seen him did. I think he just quit a construction job. And she was like, baby, what going on, man? I quit, man. The people, man. He like kind of stuttering a little bit. I know you're talking about Buddy funny,
small,
man.
Yeah,
Buddy funny. I think he from Jacksonville.
I did a show with him like last year around this time. It was cool too.
Comedy show?
Yeah, he
That's
went
hard.
from the skit to stand up comedy.
Yeah.
And then he did a southern. He got a couple Southern Soul songs.
That's hard. I didn't know he did
got
music.
one called Snappy Nappy Dug Out. He
hard.
rocking. He rocking.
I like that.
Yeah, he doing really good.
I knew rap wasn't for me. I would just go in there and wasting people's time.
I didn't know you tried to rap, bro.
Bars, man.
I didn't know you tried to rap, bro. Go with that book.
Drop the bars. Let me hit the bars. Drop the bars. You got the bars.
How it went. The diesel that I smoke, it be really sour. What you try to do in 3 days, I do it in an hour. Go and hit your girl, then I jump off in the shower. I still feel like George Bush knocked down them twin towers.
Just the dirty edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to cover. Just the dirty
I don't
edition.
want to get a sponsorship, no sponsorship. They ain't paying me to drink their stuff on
I feel you. That's why
That sound like P.D. Pablo. That sound like P.D. Pablo.
I got a clear cup.
I drank it and they paid me for it. But yeah, that was my little freestyle. And then I did a song called "Where You Get Your Birds From."
Where you get your birds from?
Yeah.
That word?
I've never ever heard of the guy. His name is Petey Boy from Camden. When I really got into rap, me and him linked up real tight. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of Mike Mentality. Okay, well that's another legend.
Shit, put me on.
On Northeast, another legend on the Northeast side, Woodfield. You know what I'm saying? Freaking bro, I'm gonna tell you my best moment of rapping. I walked in the studio. I had just came back from Oklahoma, moved back down south or here, and walked in the studio at Petey Boy's crib, and Blind Fury was there, and he was like, man, they was already writing a song. I mean, they was already recording a song, and I was surprised him. He was like, you got to get on this track, and it was a Blind Fury track and him, and so I jumped on the track. On my mom, I can't make it up. I did pretty well on it. Blind Fury turned around and rewrote his verse.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, hey, give it up for that.
That was a moment for me. I don't give a crap that is what's happening. That's what happened. He rewrote his verse.
Moments like that, bro. It makes you feel so good.
I'm telling you, I had bars.
I'm telling you, when you come in there and make somebody rewrite their verse, or somebody that done took their time and probably, some people thought they were Jay-Z at one point in time. About to go in the studio straight freestyle.
I knew I was ludicrous. I knew I was just Luda.
No,
the dark version.
Yeah, you were freestyling right.
And then I had braids and all too, bro. I knew I was Luda. I was juvenile at first, and then I got in trouble for having the soldier rag. So I knew I wasn't gonna I knew I couldn't really be a gangster. Yeah. And I was like, well, shit, I do. Man, listen, chicken and beer is my favorite album of all time.
That's a classic.
Hey, that's a classic.
Real classic.
That's the year he did more than Elvis.
Yeah, like
That
listen,
album, he did more than
word
Elvis.
of mouth,
That
not too
shit-
far behind. Like I'm a real Luda
that
fan,
word.
bro.
Luda that dude, bro.
So like,
Luda was commercial. It was good.
but he had some bar. Man, I just knew like I was gonna be Luda. I like CeeLo Green, Big Crit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Huh?
I paid like $300 to go see Big Crit. How much was it, baby? $500. Then we went to Louisville, Kentucky to do that.
And that's worth every dollar.
Yeah,
Hope you understand
my
that.
wife said we paid this much for these tickets. We gonna go. We gonna get a picture with him.
Oh
you
God,
should,
I'll
bro.
tell you,
As you should.
And it was a stand-up event, and he was just walking along inside the gate,
Yeah.
whatever, and just like snap a picture. Man, my wife done went around the gate, yoked his ass up,
Yeah.
pulled it back like this right here, and had my black ass go like this right here. Cause I promise you, I got the picture. It was crazy.
Shout out,
Hey, Creep was hard though,
shout out to Miss Douglas.
shout out.
You a thug. I like
I'm
that.
telling you.
Bring your ass here, man.
Bro, I'm talking about
Paid all the
real
damn
life,
money.
like, put him in the headlock, yo. We went back and watched the video for whoever put it on Facebook,
Yeah.
on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yo, and the only thing you hear is my wife, like, love you, Chris. Love
Yeah.
you. It was crazy, bro. It
Man.
was real good.
But yeah, like those.
Love Big Crit, man. Shout out Crit.
Yeah, for real. Like, who's your
Big
top
fan.
five? Who your top five?
Music wise,
Mhm.
it ain't gonna be in no order. 50, Pop. I might have to, bruh. I'm gonna elaborate. 50, Pop, Tip, Boosie, and I might have to throw Weezy in there off default.
I just got 5 that I listen to,
Okay.
and my go-to is DMX.
Oh man,
Long
hold
live
up.
the X.
Hold up.
I listen
Take
to
Weezy out. Put DMX in
I listen to all DMX.
DMX that dude,
I
bro.
love X. Jay, of course. Big Crit, of course. Outkast, of course. And I just gotta do one for the home team and Puka Davis. Yeah, shout out Puka Davis.
I've heard that name before. Shout out to Puka Davis.
Why you did that when I said 50?
Because I fuck with Fifth, but I've never heard anybody say that though.
Bruh,
He got one album, man.
No. See, y'all ain't gonna do 50 like that, bro.
And it ain't no disrespect. Like
I was a 50 fanatic, bro. Facts, bro. If you really think about it, bro, every generation got their leader.
Yes.
Every generation got their leader. So I feel like in my generation, 50 was that dude. You can't say he wasn't.
No, he was.
93,
He was.
50 was that dude. This new that generation came after us, that was Chief Keef. Now it's Young Boy. Every generation got their leader. 50, that was my dude.
Honestly though,
50 was that dude.
honestly though, but
50
like
is the epitome of
Massacre
gangsta rap.
Massacre was my favorite album.
Massacre was a hot.
All through, man, listen, all through the hood, I keep hearing niggas
What they saying?
So
I'm
commercial.
gonna die tonight. We're rolling.
That's commercial. That's commercial.
They couldn't play that on the radio?
Again, I am older than you guys, so I'm still in
Okay.
the trap era and the real era. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I forgot about Gucci, man. I'm tripping. It's
Wow.
2 minutes to say top 5, honestly, bro.
I'll give you my top 5, honestly, bro. So Biggie,
Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
This in order?
no, just
Oh, okay.
Biggie, okay, Rick Ross,
I mess with Ross.
okay, Luda,
Okay.
CeeLo Green.
All right.
Did I say Juvenile already?
Nah.
Juvin.
You ain't grow up.
You
listening
shot
to
me, bro.
nothing.
You shot me for real.
I'm telling you.
I didn't expect
It's
that
not
to be your
exciting.
list, bro.
Your list ain't exciting.
I ain't gonna say this now.
It ain't, but it's just me.
I feel you.
Like,
So you put Biggie over Pop.
yes,
Why?
Me too.
Why?
I put Big over Pac, but
Why?
I listen to Pac more.
Why?
Pac has. I'm not a wild dude. Pac has that wild mentality, and it's great
has a
now.
wild
Pac
side.
wasn't either.
And the routes, and
He has
the
a wild
and the
side,
wild
but he
sound.
knows
Acting.
He's
man.
really a type of dude.
It's acting.
You get see, the world was really blessed, bro, because y'all got to see every version of him.
Thug
See what
Life
I'm
was a
saying?
character.
It was, but it
Thug
worked.
Life
It
was
worked.
A
When he was with the underground, man, that's when I was
That
really
was
a Pac
Pac.
fan.
That was
And I'm
real
not even
Pac.
old enough to say I lived that
Brothers
shit,
Got a
but
Baby was real Pac.
Yes.
All
But
that Thug
you
Life and
believe-
spitting at the camera, that was an act.
I
But do
get
you-
around.
Do you believe that somebody can fake so long until
Pac
they
was an actor.
they can fake so long until they put in their head that's who they is, and it actually starts to work.
Shit, people do it every day.
They do it, bro.
Right now.
It happens today,
Kanye only had those rants in public. But when you sit down and talk with Kanye, he's the most brilliantest person in the world.
He's a genius.
Same with Pac. When you got Pac in public, Pac spitting at the cameras. But when you sit down with Pac, Pac making the most sense.
Smart.
But I feel like you can have different sides of you. Like everybody got a gangster
different
side.
sides of you, bro.
Everybody got a gangster side. Everybody got a crazy side. Everybody got a goofy side and professional side. It's characteristics.
Like on 1,000, I'm a comedian on stage.
Yeah.
And I do laugh and joke outside of that, but I'm about whatever business I'm tending to at the moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
it ain't all fun and games all
the time. You know what I'm saying?
The moment a person takes
and I like that you brought that up because you I feel like that's the hardest part in the world as a comedian because like people
have to be funny all the time.
Everything is not funny. Like and I'm just giving an example. I feel like Kevin Hart cannot never not be Kevin Hart all the time. If that man walk into Chase Bank right now, everybody's gonna like say something funny. Yeah. That's the hardest shit in the world. Or like his kids acting up in school, he gotta be a parent. Oh my God! All right. Nobody wanna hear that shit all day, man. That's hard. Like, or if I be like,
serious for nothing.
Right? You owe me $50, bro. Like,
and you think it's funny?
Yeah. Then I go upside the hill with this mic. I want my goddamn money back.
Yeah. You ever had somebody come up to you and be like, "Man, you such and such"? Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It shocked me that you do comedy, bro. You don't seem like. I done had that so many times, bro. Like, bro, you just seem so serious. I'm calm.
I told you that when I first met you.
Time and place, everything.
Because I met his brother first. Because his brother's older than me. I came out with his brother, but I always knew of him, and I would see him. But I was like, first of all, it took me a long time to even put the deal with brothers. Then when I would see him, I'm like, is he gonna shoot me or say what's up? Right. And then it's just like I would see him, we'd be like, "What's up, homie? What's up?" You know, kind of pass away. Then when I actually like really met him and sat down, I was like, "Dog, I really thought you were like." So you know, I was judgmental.
Rude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like
time to talk to people, bro.
One of my best guys right there, and I've learned so much from him. That's crazy. That like he's really a great person. Big heart.
I appreciate that, man.
Man, give it up for you.
Cause I feel the same way, man.
This is gonna be a good connection, man. I can't wait to get to know y'all guys,
man. I'm with it, man. I'm about to get you on them skits.
I'm
about to get you out your comfort zone.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something now.
I'm ready.
I hold myself accountable. I know sometimes I can't really be an ain't shit person, but everything I do is in good intentions.
Right.
I promise you.
That's facts.
I swear to God, I try to do everything with the best intention ever. So, but I can be slack. I can fall off my shit, but I always try to make everything I do take my best foot forward.
That's right.
Even if you know what I'm saying.
If you cheat,
Even if I am cheating, well, I don't do that no more.
Best foot forward.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
I don't do that no more.
Lord,
Dirt remind me all the time I got a family.
Yes, sir. You got to. It ain't worth it, bro.
Let me say, hey, bro.
It ain't worth it.
You got a family.
Decided to you put
It
your
ain't
best
worth
foot
it.
forward
Yeah.
about the situation.
Shit. Shout out to my dog KG. That nigga said, you gonna be a monkey, be a fucking gorilla. Now I'm gonna do it now.
KG?
Yeah.
KG with Slim P them?
No.
Oh, he a rapper?
It's a bunch of KGs.
No.
Dark skin?
That's a hood nickname.
That's
the KG.
Yeah, I gotta call him that because he the most known unknown.
That's hard.
He from the country.
He rap or something?
No, sir.
That's
why I just gave that nigga a mixtape. The most known unknown. That's
Right.
hard.
And he got so much game, bro. I can't even like put him out there, but we talk.
I can drop some bars one time?
Huh?
I can drop a little bar one time?
Who, me?
I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll drop a bar one time, man. It's some old school junk. I don't need no beat. It's acapella. Right.
All right, come on.
Grandma cried when she prayed for me. The only time I accepted any sympathy. I thank God for the blessings he sent to me. Me being alive wasn't destined, it was meant to be. I live my life in the struggle on a higher level. I live my life in the moment. It's now or never. I battle with some demons. It's time to fight the devil. I lost the war, God. I should have prayed better. I should have known better. I should have listened to. But peer pressure, being bad, won't impress the crew. Got my life facing time for something I didn't do. I pulled my weapon squeeze, but they didn't shoot. Wrong place, wrong time in the blink of an eye. Lies change, people fade, so they lost their ways. The only way is up. So more moves to be made. I got a lot of secrets I probably take to my grave because most things ain't meant to be said or repeated. I repeated, I moved, I'm on Win Street. Drunks don't lie, let the hen speak. Proposed to the game and got cold feet. 1,000 with mine till I'm 6 feet. I'm drowning in sauce called a Grim Reaper. I'm one lung with this rap like I'm Ben Siegel. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Oh, freestyle?
I don't know. It was in me.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, you might what, man?
It was in me.
Sneak that music back up in there, man.
So hold on now, the studio right next door.
Sneak that music in there.
Okay.
We could do something.
And you know what? Matter of fact, shout out to Germ Life. We got something up our sleeve, and I really want y'all two to be a part of it.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you off camera what it is. I think you're gonna really like it.
Much obliged.
Nah, for real.
Boy, you hard, boy.
Thank you.
Let me.
I ain't gonna doubt.
Yeah,
for real.
I felt like I was like the unborn. Like, damn, well, I gotta do something. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I felt that in my heart. Let me ask you this. I got one last question I'm gonna ask you because we almost out of time, and but it's cool though. We still got the audio. Let me ask you a question, man. At any point in time of your life with comedy or anything, do you feel like you've had to make a certain sacrifice?
Man, it's decisions every time I hit the stage.
Mm-hmm.
The sacrifice of whether I'm going to use this joke or not, or am I going to be at this high tempo or not. You know what I'm saying, man? I take everything as it comes. I try to feel the crowd every time I touch the stage, every time I step in a room and I check the temperature. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not literally go to the, you know what I'm saying, the thermostat to check it, but man, even with y'all guys, man, I feel so comfortable, man. This joke was so real. It's my pleasure, and I can't wait. God got plans for all of us, man. That's why we're here right now.
What do you feel like the biggest sacrifice you think you made so far?
I haven't made it yet, I don't believe, bro.
Okay.
You know, I got a real strong team in my management.
You really do.
And I mean, like, we building us a team, you know what I'm saying? But that's first line. And, bro, our house is happy, yo. God dang on kids making turds, man. The refrigerator staying empty. So, you know what I'm saying? Sacrifice hadn't been made yet.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Durt? What do you feel like, man, the biggest sacrifice or anything that you think of that you had to, like, put to the side in comedy to try to make your dreams come true?
Oh, I thought you were talking about real life. Like,
I mean, in general.
Just period. Well, I'm going to start doing that because that's real life as well. But to sum it up, my biggest thing that I had to sacrifice was my mouth, bro. I had to realize, put in perspective that everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Like, know how to just real live, like, see, I never been the type of dude that had a problem with criticism. Mm-hmm. I can take that. But when I know for a fact it's a difference between criticism and somebody intentionally talking shit to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I mean by everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Because I figured out, bro, some people, and it's crazy, they try on purpose to get you out your character. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get to that maturity, bro, to the point, bro, you could call me soft, anything. I done got to the point, bro, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody in this world. Because I'm the type of person, bro, any type of people, music I listen to, I do my background research. And one big person I listen to is Kevin Gates. Mm-hmm. Like, he's a real wise dude. Like, if you watch his interviews, and my thing I live by now is thou not know what they do. I'm going to let you ride. Just don't put your hand on me or come at me too crazy, and we good, man. I forgive you, brother. You got to learn how to forgive. A lot of people don't know how to forgive. And a lot of people walk around with an automatic chip on their shoulder. You know, I seen somebody talking about, like, we'll walk around mugging people, you know, instead of, see, different jobs I had done taught me this. When I see people even out on the street, hey, how you doing, boss? Excuse me. Hey, how you doing? You got to have respect for somebody, bro. Something. Or you not going to last out here. Somebody or something.
What burns my spirit. What burns my spirit if I say thank you or you welcome and they don't respond back. That sets a fire in because they'll be like, well, thank you. But they don't say you welcome. I said, or if I say excuse me.
Now I know what they do.
Yeah. So, like,
let it ride.
I'm almost at your level, but it's taking two things in me. Is patience and what's the second thing? Patience is really my biggest fear. It's my biggest problem that I'm battling right now. I ain't gonna say necessarily faith because I always keep my faith. Yeah, but it's like I'm at a level of maturity now that I don't have to, like, jump off the table with violence. I don't have to always snap back
and resort to violence.
Or my mom told me the other night is you always go out your way to prove that you're a good person.
You don't have to.
And you don't have to do that. So my mom was like, because I take my character very serious.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? One thing about me now, if you gonna say something about me, tell the truth.
Exactly.
Like if you feel like I'm
or
like,
tell the whole story.
Tell the whole story. So if you feel like I fucked you over, like make sure you say everything in it. Like tell them what I did and tell them what you did to me to make you do that to you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But that wasn't my intention. I always try to put like I told you earlier, I was trying to make sure I put my best foot forward. And I be slack on a lot of things, but one thing I always do is to try to keep my character intact.
Yeah.
Because I always believe in doing the right thing. Even if I'm doing the wrong thing, I always want to do the wrong thing the right way.
Even if you got to do something wrong and turn it to right.
Right. So, and I think that's just really the biggest sacrifice I made with comedy. And so, like you said, your management team, your lady, your family, so it's a big supporter. So I'm proud of that. Shout out to that.
And we go to church too, man. We ain't making this money, but we go to church too.
Yeah.
Definitely catch me in church every Sunday.
I love that.
I don't care how late.
God be God. God has been God for me.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so.
I ain't scared of my praise.
Exactly.
And that's one thing too, man. Sacrifice is just time. There's not enough time in the day. So I think the biggest thing with comedy was time. My past relationships, like just me not being considerate of other people's time, but putting my time first. And so to all my exes, I apologize. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, I can say that I may not make.
Apologize to many. If he got to say it, there's only one or two that's.
No, it's a lot. I've done some bad stuff.
Yeah, like 4-month relationships.
Them don't count.
Yeah.
Exes is exes.
And I made I made a lot of promises I ain't kept.
Them don't count. That 2, 3, 4 months, that don't count.
He lies.
Most of them were. Most of them were. Most of them were lies and most of them were unkept promises.
Okay. Them two totally different things now.
I know exactly. Yeah. So like I said, I ain't ashamed of who I am and where I came from.
That's
but
right. That's right.
I'm trying to be a better man every day.
Yeah,
exactly.
Me too.
So I just pour it all into comedy because that's what keep me sane. Yeah. That's what it mean to me, man. So man, they about to charge me extra for this studio time because I'm almost out of time, and this is one of the longest interviews I ever had.
That's hard. That means the chemistry day, the vibe day, everything works. Yeah.
Comedian Budda Douglass on all social media. Y'all get at me.
I was just gonna say, plug yourself in.
Follow my boy Bubba Douglass right now.
Right now.
Yeah, he gonna get back right. Y'all follow him right now. I'm talking about right now.
So, what's next for you, Bubba?
Being better person.
I like that.
That's it. Just being a better person.
Okay.
That's next for me.
I like that.
When I leave from out of here, I'm gonna be a better person. That's it.
Just trying to be a good person.
Yeah. You talking about what I got coming up?
All of it. Like,
what I got
for you in life, what shows you got coming up?
Yeah, shows I got coming up. I got a show with you on the 28th. 2 Nights Road. I ain't showing the
little
address.
Got me either. I can get that blindfolded. That's the same, ain't it? I can get that blindfolded. Yeah. But it's a Little Flavor and Humor, October 28th from 5 to 9. Tickets are on sale right now. The Eventbrite.
Get your tickets.
Yep. So we've got drinks, hookahs, food. Yeah, so we got a good vibe going there. So
I got November 4th. I got Players Ball comedy show at the 215 VFW on Farrell Road, off of Farrell Road.
Okay.
Is that North Main or Farrell?
Right off, no, it's Farrell. But it's I don't know. I'll put the flyer up.
Okay. That man said he performed at the VFW.
Yeah, man. Hey, they dope over there. It'd be crazy when I used to go over there and do karaoke. You know what I'm saying? So
I love karaoke, bro.
Yeah, me too. So we tapped in on some comedy.
I be drunk singing. You don't have to call about Usher, boy. That is my shit.
I get on there and do
Charlotte. One more show. Charlotte, November 9th. Shout out to Barry White. He put me on a show with Charleston White.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man.
Charlotte.
Let me tell you something, man. Barry White is one. Outside of Biggs and Sauce, Barry White has put me on to a lot of things. Barry White has always been supportive of the movement. Yeah. Barry White is who he is. He gonna say what he gonna say, but it's all out of love. And I appreciate Barry, man. So shout out to Barry White and the Toxic Table. Yeah. Shout out to Barry White.
Birthday roast, man. Shout out to my management. She reached out to him. He came out to my roast, man, and he was digging it and yeah.
Barry good people, man.
I look forward to working with him for real.
Very good people, man. I stamped that. Durt, what you got up coming up, man?
Man, hey man, neither here nor there. You know, I flow with the wind. Y'all just got to, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned. You know, ain't no telling. I'm everywhere.
I like that. All right, so we're going to give a few shout-outs. We're going to get up out of here, man. So, first of all, shout out to you, Bubba, for coming through, man.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Seriously. Thank you. Shout out to
Hawk Diddy.
Yeah, shout out to Hawk Diddy in the Carolina Comedy Camp.
Yes, sir. Always room to join the camp, man.
Yes, sir.
I look forward to working.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy Shy, because I'm always bad at these shout outs. So shout out to Shy. He's on a podcast called Balls Out Podcast.
Shut up, man.
It's a sports show. Yeah. So I actually like it, man. It's called Balls Out Podcast. This shit's hilarious. It's fuck. Word. Y'all gotta watch it. So shout out to them.
Keep them up though, bro. Nobody wants to see
that. Shout out to Mobecca Clothing. Shout out to E-Dub. Shout out to Rolled Up Ice Cream on Taylor Street. They are amazing. I was farting all night after I had that.
You talking about that made the ice cream sandwiches?
Yep.
Shout out Winnsboro.
Shout out to Winnsboro.
Shout out Fat Man, Big Boy Status, man. That's my partner. I love Fat Man. Shout out my management team. Y'all already know. Queen Irene, y'all look that up.
Queen Irene? That's what it is?
Queen Irene, y'all. What it is, baby?
Janetta Douglass.
I was trying to give you a name. You was like, yeah, that's okay.
Also, shout out to Stand Up Sammy. He's gonna be on the flyer. Shout out to Everybody Loves Biggs, and shout out to Franklin Covington.
Shout out Jokers Comedy on the Move. Time Entertainment. Kenny Cash.
And I feel like it is so much stuff that I'm missing.
Bubba Cole, Icky Woods.
Shout out to them Dollar Margaritos and Applebee's.
Shout out. Even though they don't put enough liquor in it.
And last but not least, shout out to Taste Buds LLC that sponsored this podcast. So thank you. All right. So we almost out of here because they about to charge me an extra $40 and I ain't got it. So yeah. So as I'm gonna say this: be a good person, treat others right, and I don't know, man. Get you some money.
Yeah.
And take care of yourself, man.
Please drink some water and take care of yourself.
You know, we getting old, man. Your health matters.
My ankle hurt right now. I swear to God, it do.
The gym.
Yeah. Young, man. Shit, I don't feel like it.
Peace, Kings.
Peace and chicken grease.